Instagram. Let me just see if I can set this up so I can share this to other platforms. Hello. Instagram. It's been a minute, especially on this channel. I usually am on my other channels going live, and usually on Facebook going live. So, going live on this page because I have some things I want to share with everybody. So, some things I want to share with everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, so yeah, I'll wait for some more people to come in, cause followers, come on in. I think I'm going to tag my other page too, because it's really about how do I do this? I'm so clueless. This is why I need a social media manager. I'm really looking for someone to help me navigate all of these social media buttons and things that I don't know how to do. So let me see if I do it this way. No. I guess I'll figure it out later. I got to play around with this a little bit more because I just do simple lives. I don't bring in people unless I'm doing an event. I don't, put all this other stuff on there. I'm just like want to get in and get out, right? So this video is about my fundraiser that I have for Soul Harmony Holistic Wellness, which is my business underneath Monique Nubia Sunshine Foundation. It is a nonprofit organization, and I have a fundraiser here. And I started the fundraiser maybe about a week ago. Hasn't gotten any real movement happening, but I am encouraging folks today to please participate in donating, even if it's just a couple of dollars. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of money, because I know it's hard times for a lot of people, but I am trying to grow as a business, and the fundraiser is to raise $10,000. Yes, $10,000. Last time I had a fundraiser, it was for $5,000, and we just got over a little $2,000, which was pretty sad because I had to end the campaign. But this time around, I'm hoping people will come out and support a good, worthy cause. It is for my nonprofit organization to grow, to get a place, a location. The fundraising efforts for the $10,000 actually has been broken down, and I've actually written it out because I'm also putting together or getting grant proposals done in order to get grants or get funding for this business. Now, the one thing about me is I don't really like that word non-profit, even though that's what it is. I'd like to say for-profit charity, because that, just the energy of words and what non and no profit means when you're talking about having a business. Of course, I do want to have a business that can give back to the community, that is a community service effort, but I also want to make it a profitable charity or organization. I do want to be able to hire. I do want to be able to expand. And you have a lot of charitable organizations or nonprofit organizations that are $1 million companies, like for instance, and I'm just responding to a text. Companies, I'm also looking this up so I can give you some substantial information. So I know one off the top, which is IKEA. And no, not too many people knew that IKEA was a nonprofit organization. The American Red Cross, we all know that's nonprofit. United Way, the Salvation Army, Feeding America, Doctors Without Borders, the Wildlife Fund, and also Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. These are multi-million-dollar budgets that are leveraging their financial resources to create a significant social impact. Well, I want to be one of those people. I want to be one of those organizations where I can make a huge impact socially with women, especially women in lower income areas who are totally disenfranchised by the medical system in so many ways, in ways that discourage many women that look like me into going into doctors' offices and trusting these doctors and trusting the medical system overall because of our past experiences or experiences that we do know of many women who have been unalived by medical procedures, malpractice procedures, things that happen to like infant mortality rate or the birth rates for some of women of color have resulted in either babies being decapitated, unfortunately, or mothers being unalived by, just procedures that are either excessive, unnecessary, or just malpractice altogether. And I've had several experiences with either family members, 2 family members in particular, who have been disregarded by doctors. And I myself have experienced that in the past as well, but disregarded in a way where they don't listen to you. I mean, even just as recent as my recent surgery that I had in May, I really had to struggle with this doctor to get him to hear me. And even though he ultimately did what I needed him to do surgery-wise, every time that he spoke and he asked me a question, I couldn't get an opportunity to finish my sentence because he was just talking over me. And I got to the point where I had to bring my man with me and I had to have an advocate with me to just see what was transpiring between me and this doctor, and if we have to do that, I want to be able to provide, services, education, workshops, retreats, and things like that in order to assist women in being able to speak up for themselves when they are visiting the doctor or they're having a doctor's appointment. I think it's unfortunate that, this culture of going to the doctor's office and doctors not really listening to you, and then us really taking stock in what they tell us is what's going on with us, instead of us walking in there and knowing our own bodies and knowing what's going on with us and telling the doctors what is going on and what we want to have looked at, what we want to have reviewed. If we want blood work done, or if we want x-rays done or MRI done, we think something is going on. And rather than them questioning us or telling us what they think is going on, I feel that doctors should be partners in talking to you and what the possibilities could be and what we can do together in order to find out what's happening. And there's very few doctors out there that actually do that and take the time to do that. Most of them are prescribing meds or giving you something to temporarily ease an issue, rather than getting into the lifestyle and what's going on. Because a lot of times, most of the things that are going on with us is due to our lifestyle and the way that we are taking care of ourselves or not taking care of ourselves, or absorbing energy or releasing energy or receiving energy, whatever it may be, And so my nonprofit organization is to be able to affect women as young as puberty and teaching young girls how to speak up for themselves physically as to what's going on, but also understand hygiene, understand their menstrual cycle and ovulation and all those things, and learning about those things along with their moms, and I know some young women don't have mothers that are involved like that, but there are plenty of mothers who are involved. But to get them to have this greater discussion about health and wellness, especially as it pertains to the womb, especially as it pertains to feminine issues or feminine functions that happen in the body. I know that when I was younger, I got to talk about it in school. I didn't get the talk from my mother. I didn't get the talk from my grandmother. I have plenty of women in my family, and I didn't get the talk from them. You know what I mean? And maybe because they didn't know how to do it. So my efforts is to be able to share that and teach mothers or help mothers or collaborate with mothers or advocate for daughters to be able to have these conversations and be able to open dialogue between mothers and daughters. So that is the beginning point of it. As we continue to go on, the services are also going to be available for women who are in the planning stages of pregnancy, doing holistic family planning, being able to get your body in a good place where we can start opening up the avenues of fertility, understanding what fertility looks like and what that means, and how that is incorporated in your relationship. Because when you have a healthy woman and you have a healthy man together, they can open the portals of fertility a lot easier. And we need to get our families or our mothers, our fathers, or our brothers and our sisters involved in being a little bit more conscious of family planning on a holistic level. And so that's another item that I'm really looking to incorporate and have within my foundation. Also, going even a step further with working with expectant mothers and providing them with doulas and midwives, and being able to provide a birthing space where the family can come and participate in bringing in the newest family member. And so that's something that's coming down the line, but your efforts in helping me in fundraising will allow me to be able to eventually do that, you know. And then as we continue on, so this service is going to be something that's going to be available for young women, and they can follow it through their journey as they grow older, as they go into motherhood, and as they come out of motherhood and they go and they lead into perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. And with that, I am a certified menopause coach. I speak that into existence. I'm studying and practicing now, but by the end of, or by the time September rolls around, I will be certified, and I will be able to work more with women who are experiencing perimenopause through postmenopause. So with that, I will be offering all types of workshops and understanding this phase in your life, this transition and what's going on, and being able to assist you with collaborating with whatever medical or hormone therapy that you might want to choose, or if you want to work with something more holistic, you know, we have these options. As a coach, I open up these avenues for you and give you options, and open myself to collaborating with your own physician to better your experience through this transition. And so this is what the whole premise of Soul Harmony Holistic Wellness, which is the name of Monique Nubia Sunshine Foundation. That's my doing business as name. And so the mission statement is Soul Harmony Holistic Wellness aims to nurture the mind, the body, the spirit of women, comprehensive, culturally sensitive, holistic practices. We help them through that. We are committed to providing services that honor and address unique health needs of women, particularly those who have been marginalized and overlooked by traditional healthcare systems. And so being able to do that, you know, my vision is to be able to create a sanctuary where healing, a sanctuary of healing where women can find support, education, and empowerment. And we can be able to aspire to be our health advocates for ourselves, but also aspire to be a leading provider of holistic wellness services in transforming yourself. Being the expert on yourself is really what this is about. And we don't have too many avenues out there that allow us to be able to have that type of expression on how we want to be treated in our health journey. And so I am coming to you all on social media, in particular on Instagram right now. where I do have a fundraiser. It is on my Instagram page of Soul Harmony Holistic Wellness. It is a $50,000 fundraiser that I'm looking to get support. The $50,000 will also help me be able to, like I said in the beginning, solidify a place of business, so a facility, lease and purchase, an herb garden and development. I currently have an herb garden at home where I have certain herbs that I'm actually growing, but right now for herbal consultations, which I'm also providing, I will be utilizing organic herbs in order to do herbal consultations or herbal prescriptions per se, teas and things like that I will be offering. But herbal garden development, educational expansion, and community outreach program and activities, and also marketing supplies and things like that to continue to build the business. So the $50,000 will be broken into those things, mainly for the facility and the lease. That's a $20,000 portion of it. And so anyone who is interested in looking at the proposal, I can provide that for you so that you can see how the money will be utilized once I raise the money, and you can be a part of the transition and the growth. I am also seeking members, people who are interested in becoming members of the organization. And if you're interested, definitely hit me up in the DMs and I can tell you more about it. So for now, I just wanted to bring that to you guys, and I hope that folks are seeing this video, and I hope you guys can support. This is the year of the woman. As you can see, a lot of woman things is going on, and it's time to elevate. It's time for us to grow and expand. It's time for us to truly support each other, especially in this climate right now and what's going on politically and what's going on around the world. Especially, you know, us as women, we do need to unite together and be able to support these businesses that will take us into the next level of healing. So I hope to be able to connect with some of you all, and I hope you'll be able to get a chance to donate. Okay, thank you for joining me. Peace.